Alright, I'm gonna stop playing and get the toilet paper out of the way. Have you guys been going shopping lately during Corona season? If you have, you surely noticed that the shelf for toilet paper is basically empty. This is a very important necessity during Corona times, and today we will be doing a few questions created from toilet paper scenarios. Are you ready? Let's go! Let's look at what are the steps to solving a comparison word problems. Step number 1. We should be recognizing keywords such as more than, less than. Step number 2. We should be paying attention and draw out a bar graph when you are not sure of which is more and which is less. Step number 3, once you're done drawing which is more, which is less, you calculate and solve for the problem. Step number 4, go read the question again and ask yourself if the logic makes sense after all. Alright, that would be the 4 steps as to how to solve a word problem involving a comparison problem.
During COVID-19 Corona times, Ms. Zane has 101 rolls of toilet paper stocked at home. Ms. Addison has 48 more rolls of toilet paper than Ms. Zane. Ms. Curry has 18 more rolls than Ms. Addison. How many TPs did Ms. Addison has? How many rolls does Ms. Curry has? Step number 1 is to circle all the keywords whenever it comes to word problems. Now we see the number 110 rows. It's important information, and that's related to Ms. Zane. In the second sentence, we have a new character, Ms. Addison, and she has 48, so we would highlight the two information together. But there is a keyword hiding right here, which is more. And there's another keyword, than. More than tells us it's a comparison problem. Ms. Curry has 18 more. Once again, we have a new character. Her number associated is 18. And she doesn't just have 18, but 18 more. Those are all the keywords that we should not miss. Ms. Addison. In the questions, we typically highlight the keyword after how many. That noun tells us what we're looking for. In this case, we're looking for toilet paper of Ms. Addison. We're also looking for toilet paper of Ms. Curry. And that's all to dissecting the problems and finding out what are the key words.
The best way to solve a word problem is to visualize it by drawing out pictures. Once you draw up pictures, you will know exactly what's the thing you're looking for. So step 1, circle all keywords. Step 2, draw a model while asking yourself which is more, which is less. What are we looking for in the problem? Using the scenario to look at it in a picture. Let's go. So, as this question, I represented Ms. Zane's 101 rolls of toilet paper on the bar on the top. The question tells us that Ms. Addison has 48 more rolls of toilet paper than Ms. Zane. When you hear that information, 48 more rows than Ms. Zane, it doesn't mean Ms. Addison has 48 rows. It means Ms. Addison had 48 on top of the 100 that Ms. Zane already had. This is a comparison problem. When you hear more than, less than, you're comparing, but it doesn't necessarily mean adding or subtracting until you understand what is more and what is less. Now, Ms. Addison is more than Ms. Zane, which means we will be adding the 2 rows of Ms. Addison's toilet paper. Ms. Addison, in this case, has 149 rows of toilet paper. In the bonus questions, it says that Ms. Curry has 18 more rolls of toilet paper than Miss Addison. How do you represent that using the graph? Let's work it out. So first, I will still write the names together, Miss Curry, Miss Zane, and Miss Addison. Miss Curry has 18 more rolls of toilet paper than Miss Addison. So do we compare it with Miss Zane? Nope, we're comparing it to Miss Addison. Let's first draw out Miss Addison's bar of toilet paper. This bar represents 100 plus 48, which is the number 149. Now, Miss Curry's house is fully stocked with toilet papers. It has 18 more rows, so I will draw additional bar that represents the number 18. That's on top, that's the extra. Alright, now can you try to calculate how much toilet paper does Miss Curry has? Sure, we can give it a try on the side. 149 plus 18. We start at the ones place. 9 plus 8 is 7. Move a 1 on the top. 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 6. 167. Miss Curry's is more than Miss Addison. Even more. She has 167 rolls of toilet paper stocks.
During COVID-19 Corona times, Principal Curry of Elrod had 88 rolls of toilet paper stocked at home. The assistant principal, Ms. Watts, is a toilet paper collector, so she has 947 more rolls of TP than Miss Curry. Miss Summer has 19 fewer rolls than Miss Curry. How many TP does Miss Watts have? How many rolls does Miss Summer have? Once you're done reading, circle all the keywords and think about what are the words you need to highlight. Then compare yours to mine.
In this new problem we're looking at, we still have two people and we have the word more than or the word fewer than. That should pop a question in your brain that it is time for using comparison strategies and draw out the scenarios. So the question said that Ms. Curry hypothetically has 88 rolls of toilet paper at home. We draw a bar, represent Miss Curry's amount. Now, Miss Watts, who is always prepared, she stocked herself up with 950 more rolls of toilet paper at home. So, go to the second line. Miss Watts has 947 more rolls of toilet paper. Wait, is this right? 947. Remember that when you have the word more, it means that this person doesn't have that amount, but that amount more compared to the first person we're referring to. So, in fact, Miss Watts' bar should have 947 on top of the 88 that Miss Curry has. So there we go. We will first have the 88 as the smaller bar and the 947 as the extra amount of toilet paper. So if we're looking for the longer bar is a no. We are using addition strategy. Let's add on the side 88 plus 947. Remember to line up your place values. 8 plus 7, 5 on the top, 3 on the top. How much toilet paper does Miss Watts stocked up for Corona season? Wow, she has 1,035 rolls of toilet paper. Sounds like a lot. Let's write that down. So once you're done a comparison problem, you would circle the answer, and label that number beside the person we're talking about. Miss Watts, I will write it at the end that it's 1035. That is a scenario of more than. Now, what about fewer than? Let's continue reading the question. The third line of the question says that Miss Summers has 90 fewer rolls of toilet paper than Miss Curry. Miss Summer, who's Miss Summer? We don't know, but we're going to use the color orange for Miss Summer. Miss Summer, Miss S. She has 19 less rows than Miss Curry. So if we're comparing her still to Miss Curry, we don't draw the row of Miss Watts. We draw the row for Miss Curry, which is 88. We draw the same length as Miss Curry's. That is 88. But if Miss Summer has fewer, that means Miss Summer will have less than 88. Does she have 19 rows? No. Remember, scholars, it's a common mistake that when we talk about fewer or less, they don't have whatever that number is. That number means the difference. They have 19 fewer. The difference is 19. We subtract that number from the end. To find out how many rolls of toilet paper Miss Summers have, we have to do some subtraction. 88 minus 19 equals subtracting 9, 7, 6. Wow, Miss Summers has 69 rolls of toilet papers, and that should be enough for the Corona season, I suppose. Alright, did you guys see the differences? Whenever you're trying to calculate the differences, comparison questions, first you need to know who we're comparing to. In this case, Miss Watts is comparing to Miss Curry, so is Miss Winters. So they first start by drawing the bar that represents 88, 88, 88. Now, after that, we want to look for the information of fewer than, less than to know what is the difference we add upon, or what is the difference that we subtract. Once we know that, then we can proceed to calculation and find out our final answer. Alright, that's it for today's math with Ms. Zane. Stay tuned, do some more practice on Class Dojo, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!